not even close, just leave it alone. I'm Michael Jordan, I play for the team I own. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As always, we appreciate you, spending these little 10 to 12 minute segments with us. You can be doing anything else, but you decide to come hang out, and hopefully we entertain you and give you a little bit of information as we do that. But we're here. Ernest decided to stick around. I didn't run him away after the first segment. He's gonna hang out with us for another segment. So in this segment, we were kind of talking about the power of ownership. We were jumping into some of your blogs. As you were talking about reparations, you were talking about the Big Baller brand with Lonzo Ball and his 3 sons. Yeah. And so let's talk a little bit about your journey through real estate. Like what were those steps? Just kind of in a 30,000-foot view.
I tell my wife I called it the Great Awakening.
Okay. I like that.
I coined the term for my wife. So when we were younger, we were just dating and we moved in together, and we got the bougie mindset, right?
Yeah.
We gonna go to the next place. It has to be better than the place we left,
for sure.
Right? So we hit a certain point in Denver, Colorado, where we were looking at like lofts and all type of stuff like that, and it just occurred to us that we were paying $1,600 a month.
Yeah, no doubt.
$1,700 a month. We was like, we should just buy a crib.
Right.
So we got approved for a loan, and we went with our realtor Genevieve.
Okay.
And Genevieve was showing us all type of places like houses, townhouses, and we seen a lot.
Right.
And we got into the one that we wanted.
Right.
So at this point, I don't know anything about mortgages or anything like that, home ownership.
Yeah.
My wife told me our mortgage was gonna be $444.
Right.
But we're used to paying $1,700.
Right. 4 times that.
So I started to do the math.
Yeah.
Like I just saved probably $1,000.
Yeah, easy. Yeah.
So then, and it was a bigger place than what we were used to. So I started calling all of my family.
Right.
Yo, you should buy a house. You know why? Yeah. You should buy a house. You should buy a house. And my family, some of my family, not all of them.
Right.
Some of them like, oh, man, it's a bubble and all of this.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I don't care about no bubble. What are you talking about? A rent's never going to be $400.
Right.
Regardless of what bubble you're talking about.
No doubt.
So at that point, I decided to buy another place.
Right.
I rented that place out. I started getting cash flow from that place.
Okay.
And then, I just started spreading the gospel after that. Like, you need to buy a crib. So.
Right, and that's kind of how that started for you. Mm-hmm. So, so in the beginning, so you get these first properties. What type of challenges, if any, did you face with tenants? Because I know, there's sometimes some up and downs with the tenant. Again, the cash flow is nice, but if you can get the magic tenants is the.
Well, I was blessed to find tenants that actually care about your property.
Nice.
Our first tenant, a good story. Our first tenant, I'm not gonna say her name, but
yeah, for sure.
She was in a situation where she could have been homeless with her kid, her newborn.
Okay.
And we had a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom condo, and I had someone that was well qualified on the other side, and I had to choose.
Right.
She had all the qualifications, but her credit was bad.
Yeah.
So we just had another meeting,
yeah, and
I gave her my concerns,
yeah,
and she assured me, and she did really well the whole lease that she had. So
right.
I was happy that I could provide for somebody in that way.
Right.
It gave me pride and ownership that she didn't have to be homeless,
right.
Right. And then from there, she actually bought a house.
Okay.
So I know I'm a part of her journey. So it really,
no doubt.
That really put me into the profession, really, after that. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So at any time did you always start off and just kind of stay independent? Have you worked for a realtor or any of that type of stuff?
So I always so from the beginning, I've always been like entrepreneur minded.
Yeah, for sure.
I always had a side hustle. I'm always selling things.
Okay.
Normally I did a service of fixing like electronics. I'll fix your iPhone or I'll repair your watch or something like that.
Right. P Gunner.
Yeah, I'll repair your watch. I feel like I can do a lot. I have tools,
right.
So that's what I'm here for.
Okay.
Yeah. But moving here, I did gain into mentorship.
Okay.
With Preston and Ronnie Royce, and they took me under their wing. So I've started to learn to do business on a high level.
Okay.
So from there, that's when I moved here. That's why I moved here. So.
Okay, and just kind of talk about the importance of mentors. A lot of times when I'm fortunate enough to get different guests on, as we talk about the journey, like there's, we call it, one of the last interviews I had, I said it's kind of like the mob. You have to have somebody to vouch for you to really get into a circle, no matter what your industry is. So how important was that? Like I said, I know you said they were instrumental, but you just, talk a little bit about some of the things they were able to kind of speed up for you, and you didn't have to take those bumps on the head.
Having a model for success, I think, is important. Most of what I think influenced me in the beginning is kind of like TV and watching people, but you don't really know the intricate details of their business.
For sure.
So when you're working with someone in partnership and they're mentoring you up,
right,
you can see all the struggle, you can see all the stress,
right.
And if that person is successful, you can learn from them without being hit very hard and having to quit. Like a lot of times people quit because they get hit hard. So a mentor will bring you up.
Yep.
And a lot of times I learned that mentorship, people are afraid to get mentors or ask for mentorship, but as a mentor, they would love to bring somebody up into what they would like to share the wisdom that they have.
Right, for sure.
Basically.
For sure. Yeah.
They would like to share that with them. So it's a pleasure to share the wisdom and the journey that they went through.
Nice. Yeah, and I do a lot of mentoring, business coaching, life coaching. So, I value that. It's all about sharing that experience with somebody that's up and coming. Are you currently mentoring anybody? Or
I don't have any mentees. No. I don't know if I'm on that level just yet. I feel like I could be, but no one ever came to me and said, I take that back. A lot of people have asked me what to do, but never. It was only kind of like it wasn't a mentor. Right. They wasn't asking me to be their mentor. They were asking me for my advice.
Right.
And I would make that into money. So that's probably why we stopped talking.
Yeah.
I'll turn it if you want me to work for you. This is how much it gonna cost.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't know if I'm at that point where I can put somebody on. I can probably do it knowledge-wise, but not so much me putting money in your pocket-wise.
Right. And with mentorship, like sometimes just being resourceful, it can be just as important as financially being able to hand off the money to somebody.
Right.
And so that that's a lot of kind of the way we run with Panoramic Lifestyle. We bring on people all the time, and we. If you want to use the old adage, teach them how to fish, but we let them come fish with us. You know what I mean? If you say you want to do something, anytime I tell you, we tell them come run the floor with us, right? We pass you the ball immediately and say if you want to learn, you can learn while making money.
Right.
So those are always good things there. So what I'm thinking is engineer, what kind of time we looking at now? I want to decide if I need to go into. It's 7:30. Let's just go ahead and break here, and then we can come back, and I want you to really have the last segment to dive into your business and really, lay out some of that information that you have regarding buying homes and what, how your future looks.
Okay.
Okay, we'll be right back. Panoramic Lifestyle here with Ernest Curry, Mr. Jack Brickhouse. We'll see you guys momentarily.